Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tammy and this is Happiness Created. Today I have a really great video to share with you. It's part of a playlist and I will get into that in just a bit. For now, let's get into DIY number one. I have these decor pieces that I got from the Dollar Tree. There's 6 of them and I'm trying to take the paper off and it wasn't coming off at all, like really hard. So I'm just going to take some water and I'm just spritzing it, putting some paper towels on, and I'm just going to let them sit for a bit. And then I have these shelves that I got at the Dollar Tree. They're the smaller ones. And I'm going to paint them, but first I want to fill the holes. So I take some spackle and I put some tape on the back side of the shelf and fill the holes. Once they're dry, I'm just going to take my finger sander and I'm just going to go over all of the edges as well as where I put the spackle and just smooth everything out. And of course that made a mess, so I have my little ladybug vacuum that I used. I got it from Amazon. I will have it linked in my Amazon store. The link will be down below in the description box. So anyways, now that the paper is all wet, it just peels off really easy. I took my Cricut tool and it just scraped right off. So then I took the Waverly white chalk paint and I did 1 coat on these shelves, and while they're drying, I'm just sanding off where all of the glue was on these big pieces. Then I'm just going to take some wood glue and some hot glue, and I'm going to glue the 3 pieces and then 3 pieces. And I kind of stagger them. You'll see what I mean in just a second. And I was going to use my clamps, but I decided I didn't need to. And I did the same thing with the other set of 3. And then I'm going to take this Waverly chalk paint in Agave, and I do 1 coat on the 2 sets of 3. And then I do a dry brushing around the edges and the top part of the white shelves. And then while those are drying, I'm just going around the edge of all of the decor pieces, as you see there. And then I'm taking some of the white Waverly chalk paint, and I'm going to do a dry brushing on both sets. Now, I just want to take a second to let you guys know I am on Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook. I will have all of those links listed down below. Now I'm going to take some of this white contact paper I got at Walmart, and I'm just going to cut strips long enough to fit the back side of these pieces. And I'm just covering up because I was not fighting with the paper on both sides. So I took the easy route and I just covered them. So once I have them all stuck down, I'm just going to take my finger sander and I'm going to go around the edges and just clean up all of the edges. So now I have these sawtooth hangers, and I couldn't find my hammer, so I'm using these pliers. And I'm just going to bang in a couple of nails on either side, and I do that for both. So then I didn't measure everything right, so I had to improvise a little bit. So I'm taking these L brackets from Walmart, and the screws were 2 too long, so they were going to show on the upside of the shelves. So I put some pilot holes in before I realized that the screws are going to go right clean through. So I am just screwing the L brackets into the decor pieces, and then I'm just going to put some hot glue and some wood glue on the shelves, and I am just going to attach it to the pieces in the back, and then I kind of hot glue the shelf to the L bracket. It all works out, and they're not going to have like a lot of weight on them, so I thought it would be okay. And I am talking way ahead of the video, but here you go. Here's the wood glue and the hot glue now, and then I'll just let you watch for a bit. So once it's all glued down, I'm just going to go over the lines in the back and just shore everything up with a little more hot glue. Then I have the rope that came with these shelves, and I am going to start going around the top part of these. I don't know if you've figured it out yet, but they're shelves for the wall. But anyway, so I'm taking this rope and I'm going around the front part, and I kind of loop it around the sides. You'll see what I mean, because I didn't want to go to the back part because I figured it would get in the way of hanging on the wall. So I just kind of hook it around the side. Like I said, you'll see in a second. So now you can see what I'm talking about, but I do this on both of the shelves. And then once that's done, I have the sand dollar and the starfish from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to glue one on each of the shelves. And that's it for this one. I have these flickering battery operated candles I got off of Amazon. They'll be in my store as well. And I just put some more shells on the shelf, and that's it. I love these things so, so much. Let me know what you think. So as I said earlier, this is part of the Nautical Open Challenge. It's hosted by Emily at Farm Charm Chic, Missy from the Crafty Cove, Amanda from 6 Kids and a Glue Gun, and this month their special guest host is Lisa from Our Gray House. I will have all of their links as well as the playlist in my description box down below. Now let's head into DIY number 2. Now this is a very quick DIY. Don't blink, you'll miss it. I have these 2 fishbowl vases from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to use the little scraper to take the labels off the bottom. Now I have some more of my sand from one of our cruises. This one is from St. Martin. It's Maho Beach. It's a beach right at the end of an airport, so the planes fly right over your head. It is the coolest thing ever. So anyway, I have this coral from Barbados. And then I have some shells and a sand dollar, a rock, and some driftwood. And those are all from our local beach here in New Hampshire. And I'm just kind of placing everything into the bigger bottom glass vase. Then I'm just going to take the smaller vase and I'm going to pour some more of that sand in. And then I have another one of the little candles from the set that I got off of Amazon. And I'm just going to add that to the sand on the top jar. And that's it for this one. I told you it was really, really quick. So I think it came out so sweet. I really, really like this. Yeah, I mean, what else can you say? I think it's adorable. So let me know what you guys think of this one. I just think it's a really great way to be able to display some of your mementos from your trips. Anyway, I would like to thank Emily, Melissa, Amanda, and Lisa for this really great playlist. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a great big thumbs up for me. It really helps me out. If you're new to my channel or coming over from the playlist, welcome. I hope you'll consider sticking around and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget the bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a brand new video. And share with your family and friends. And I will see you next time.